battlefield collapsed into total despair. Ronan Voss watched his elite army disintegrate. Moments ago, the locusts were weak. Now, they were monsters. Every single insect had exploded with power, strength multiplied by dozens of times. But the real nightmare had just arrived. 100 directed mutation locust men stepped onto the field. They stood 5 meters tall. Muscles bulged with tyrannical power. They drew massive bows and fired. The arrows were like cannonballs. They punched through the first half-dragon. They pierced the second. They shattered the third. The half-dragon warriors' units that usually dominated crumbled instantly. They could not block the kinetic force. Ronan had 2 hero units. Leon had 100. Each mutated locust man rivaled a low-tier hero. It was 50 against 1. This wasn't a duel. It was a public execution. Ronan knew the consequences of losing, but he also knew math. His army was being slaughtered. 50% of his forces were already dead. He gritted his teeth. He surrendered. The match ended. The corpses vanished, converted into resources. Ronan walked over to Leon. His arrogance was gone, replaced by shock. He admitted defeat. He vowed to win next time. Then he asked the question burning in his mind. You are too strong. Which university are you from? Warborn Academy. What? Leon looked at him blankly. I haven't taken the entrance exam yet. Ronan froze. He wasn't fighting a university elite. He had just been crushed by a high schooler. He warned Leon that Warborn Academy prep students were weaker than him. He left, shaken to his core. As Ronan teleported away, a red light detached from his body. It flew into Leon's Bloodfall arena mark. Leon checked the data back in his sanctum. His eyes widened. The red light was a permanent upgrade. It boosted the chance of units evolving into heroes in the arena, from 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 3,000. For a swarm race like the Locusts, this was a god-tier buff, but the real loot was waiting in the warehouse. Leon looked at the hull from the ruins. Mountains of radiation ore, hundreds of gene stones, dozens of sanctum fragments, and the corpses. 6 demi-god bodies. The rank, 6 mutation beast, Gomorrah. The rank, 6 immortal locust. The mutation core mocked him. Small profits. You are easily satisfied, my dear vessel. Leon ignored the sass. This was a fortune. He processed the ore into 36,000 crystals. He stored the gene stones to sell later. Then he focused on the meat, the demigod corpses. He spent 6 months in the sanctum refining the bodies. The result was pure power. 18 points of divinity, 4 orbs of divine flesh energy. Leon summoned his generals. It was time for a mass evolution. Iron Wind, his first blade. Hammer, the fanatic dwarf. The Minotaur shaman. The skeleton lord, Dr. Wind. The black dragon, Alphys. They all gathered. Leon held 4 flesh energy orbs. These could force a unit to evolve into a lord. Iron Wind received the first. Hammer received the second. The Minotaur shaman received the third. The skeletons could not absorb flesh energy. Leon gave them raw divinity instead. The bone controller and restorer took 2 points each. The skeleton lord took 3. Even Alphys got 1 point, sending the dragon into a frenzy of joy. That left 1 orb. Leon called forward his strongest locust archer, a 3-turn dark corrosion shooter. Leon named it Dark Shade Locust. It took the final orb. 10 points of divinity remained. The mutation core spoke up immediately. Give me 8 points. Leon hesitated. That's 80% of my profit. Give me 8 points, the core countered. And I will rewrite your locusts' genetic code. They will become a natural, elite species. Leon stopped complaining. Natural elite status would fix the locusts' biggest weakness. He paid the price. 8 points vanished. The swarm began to change. Leon swallowed one of the remaining 2 points. He needed to grind down the residual will of the dead god within it. It would take time. He checked the clock. 11:40 p.m. The locust population had exploded again. 10 billion insects crowded the sanctum. It was time to cull the herd. Leon activated life sacrifice. The swarm dissolved into energy. 3 options appeared. Option 1. A rank 4 relic, storm armor. Option 2. A rank 3 building, observatory.t. Option 3. Flesh golem blueprint. .owine. Leon didn't hesitate. He couldn't use rank 4 relics yet. He didn't need an observatory. He chose option 3. The flesh golem blueprint. It allowed him to stitch together powerful corpses into a permanent combat unit. Leon looked at the massive body of Gamora in his storage. He looked at the corpse of the immortal locust. He had the blueprint. He had the parts. It was time to build a monster.